Yes! Work from home day! What a W. What an absolute W. What an absolute W. Working from home, catching a show. J-Step, I appreciate it. What's up, my friends? Welcome. Welcome in live show. It's the Best for Breakfast live show. If you didn't catch it this morning, I already posted, hey, Best for Breakfast video. Hey, Best for Breakfast short video as well. I have been working for about 4 hours now, did the morning cheat sheets and everything. And I am tired of standing. I got a standing desk. I lowered it. So today, if you're like, dang, donuts, is that man shrinking? I ain't shrinking. Well, I might be. But I'm also sitting down today. I've decided I'm sitting for today's episode. I can't do it anymore. This old man's back is shot to smithereens, and I'm going to sit down today. Good morning to everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in nice and early. My mistake on the live show, I said, hey, I'm going live at 9. I think I realized this morning that with the plan to do the content that I want, 9 a.m. might be a little too early for me. So I might push that back to like the 9:30 time slot for the live show, the daily live show going forward, or maybe even 10 a.m. So let me kind of figure it out over the next day or two as I publish these videos. Tomorrow, the videos that I will be posting will be for NFL preseason. Friday will be more NFL preseason and college football. So the Bets for Breakfast videos that I'm making will have picks for all sorts of sports, my friends. They ain't just going to be MLB. Oh, goodness. I actually can't wait to be able to stop making content for MLB. Now, the last few days, I have been using the MySpartyEdge.com optimizers and everything through the mobile view. Today, I'm going to lean heavily on this. This is the PC view. You can see the difference. There's a heck of a lot of stuff here. And luckily, we are powered by my partner, Odd Shopper, who I also run my OS Tails Picks Marketplace through. And they are partnered with me, and they help me with my website by providing us all the odds. And thanks to them, check out what we got this morning. We've got college football up, baby. So the player odds are coming through. And I got to let you know, it's been on the back burner, but we have it on tap. It is currently under works. The game odds experience on both PC and mobile is getting revamped. So it won't be, this to me feels a little clunky. I don't like it as much as I want it to be. I didn't think people would use it. But hey, people do. So what am I going to do? I'm going to make sure it's better now. So you'll get some better looks on this later in the season. This week 1, or whatever you want to call it for college football. I think they call this first week 0, right? Doesn't matter. But we're going to get a slew of games next week. And when that happens, the player odds, the optimizers for Onyx and Novig, Profit X, things like that, Prize Picks, Underdog, you're going to have some pretty good spots for college football, as we learned last season. I believe I was plus 28 units for college football betting all games. I went 99 and 63 or something, whatever. I tracked it in Discord. It's in the college football channel, the Donuts College Football channel. And I heavily used the odds here on the website to find the best place to play these bets. And that was pretty much all I was able to do last year. This year, we'll have the optimizers baked in, which should be a fun way to do business. All right, so let's see. I actually was just thinking, what I kind of want to do. Let me see. Let's do my experience. Let's do this. Here's what I want to do. I'm just thinking it through. I'm going to have both up. I think I did that a couple days ago for the live show. I'm going to show you both. And I found out that if I use a certain software, it allows me to project both mobile and PC views, which is really cool. I wish I knew this last year. It's very simple. You just set it up on the back end, and then you can use any browser for it. So here we are. You can have PC on this side. Well, you can't see where my hands are going. And then you'll have mobile on the other side. Let me zoom in a little bit for you, because mobile is kind of hard to watch if you're watching on YouTube app or anything like that. And let's get to work. I got some bets to cover. And I think we should probably start right here today. And let's just look at it. I do not care about bringing this up on the live screen. So here are today's betting projections. These are my strikeout projections. We banged home the 3-unit bet yesterday on Shane Baz. Everyone was nervous about it, but the under 6.5 cashed with ease. Second best play on the board was Matthew Boyd under, I think, 5.5 strikeouts. That one cashed as well. Third pick of the day, the third highest rating was Nick Pivetta under 6.5. He threw a gem, and that one chalked. But it was a great day with a 3-unit banger for the play of the day. This is the overall record: 372 and 262 for all 80+ ratings. We have no 80 pluses today. And it's funny because I woke up this morning, I was like, man, today's kind of like a sketchy slate. I don't feel too good about it. And then what do you know? This gets pumped out, and I was like, okay, now it makes more sense. There's not a lot to love on today's slate, and nothing I guess I should feel, maybe I shouldn't say there's not a lot to love, but there was nothing where I could sit back and say, yes, I love the projections this morning because of X, Y, and Z. And I just don't. I don't like a lot of what I see. I think it's really sketchy. And I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, if I want to play the 79 pluses today, or if I'm honestly just going to sit back and start tailing some of the people inside Discord. But I figure we look at this today a little bit while I am going through this. Hey, yesterday, I hope you saw it, the top 5 money line picks from the model. These 5 bangers: Toronto, the Mets, the Braves, the Yankees, and the Dodgers. Yeah, they swept, full sweep, plus whatever it was, 710 or something, plus 810. I can't even remember what it was. Full sweep, though, 5-pick banger. Absolutely beautiful. Again, these are posted inside the Donuts Models Picks channel. OS Tails link down below. All right, so let's do it. Let's do some research on these props, and I think that's probably a really good way to go. Do you guys want me to use predominantly the PC side of things, or do you want to see the mobile in action? Chat, you let me know what you'd like me to use today, and I will get to work using those things. And also, oh my goodness, I better show you. I actually probably should have said that in the beginning of the show. Those 2 videos that I made this morning, they are already on my YouTube feed. So at any time you want to go get 3 picks given to you, those 3 picks are sitting there on the YouTube video. Not many views on that. Got to get back in the swing of things, let people know those are there. Back in the day, those were getting 5, 10, 15,000 views per day. And I'm looking at like 400 to 700 for the last 3 videos. So I got some work to do to get my traction back on YouTube. Hopefully, if you tuned in today, you're one of those people that watches those videos. So chat, what do we think? What do we think? PC's fine? All right. If anybody else is like, let me see that on mobile, just tell me. How about that? You tell me today if you're like, I need to see mobile. Look at that one on mobile or that player or something. I'm happy to do that. How about that? Let's just do that. Yeah, that's being so. Richard, inside Discord, you probably just didn't see the alerts. That's being revamped. So what I want to happen is we're going to be highlighting probabilities and best place to play it. So here's how it will work for mobile. Like, let's say you open the mobile web app, you go to the strikeouts filter, John Oviedo here, I think Pirates, right? At the top, it'll show you everything you need, and you don't even need to look at this. That's my goal. So mobile, we are revamping it very specific for the mobile side of things. Like, I want it to be the easiest, quickest thing you've ever done in your life. Like, you open it up and it says Oviedo. Okay. And like, let me just quickly, like, I have to browse it, but plus 120 no vig is the best place to play the over if you like it. So at the top, it would say, over plus 120 no vig. And then the best place to play it for the under looks like bet online minus 125, and then FanDuel minus 124. So it would say over no vig plus 120, under FanDuel minus 124. So you can quickly just open the mobile app and be like, oh wow, okay, that's it. And you don't need to price shop. It'll tell you the best place to play those plays. So the reason why you're not seeing it is because it's getting work done. All right, let's go. First guy we're going to look at, Noah Cameron for the Royals against the Rangers. 10,000 Sims model, 4.5, projects for 5.46, 79 rating. Let's get to it. So I'm going to type in C-A-M, was it E-R-O? Cameron, that should be good. There we go. Noah Cameron. We'll go to the strikeouts market. I don't need to browse through it all. And you can see, the over 4.5 for the model. Best place to play at FanDuel plus 108. I click on Noah Cameron. Actually, let me go back real quick. I wanted to look at Novik real quick, too. Actually, well, let's finish this one thing. Mitchell, ADHD, settle down. Settle down. We'll get to it. Let's click on Cameron. Let's look at his strikeout stuff. My bad. And then we're going to go over to the optimizer in a second. Okay, give me a moment. Hey, let's go, Seba. Ohtani, 5.5 plus 128. Beautiful, buddy. Great job. All right, Cameron, game log wise, been decent lately. I think we had him against Minnesota recently too, and he kind of chalked us. Pitch count's been in the 90s, been nice to look at. I want to look at the last 14 days data. So I'm going to grab my cheat sheet from Discord. I love this. Like, I absolutely love it. All right. I need Noah Cameron. 7.14K per 9 is quite low. 11% swinging strike rate is about average, slightly above. 20% K percentage is subpar. And then Texas on the other side, 16.8% over the last 14 days against lefties is very low. This, to me, screams under. And maybe the 10,000 simulations is taking the odds into account at plus odds, because as you've seen, that happens a lot for these middling arms. And it's just saying, hey, this is a guy that is volatile, and 50% of the time is essentially over, and then 50% of the time is under. And if you can get a guy like that at plus 108, take it. And it slapped it up there. But I'm going to be real with you. Nothing really screams to me like take the over for that. Now, Rangers' longer sample size have not been as good against lefties. Again, this is part of it too. We don't heavily weight like 14-day sample sizes, but it's worth monitoring. Like, this is a little, I think that's a suspect play, in my opinion. So hopefully that helps you. And again, this is why anything below an 80 is not an official VIP play, because they're just volatile, usually volatile pitchers, volatile spots. Here's another one. Charlie Morton against the Tigers, 5.5 strikeouts. Actually, kind of like the under here, just thinking aloud. 9.33 Ks per nine, 12% swinging strike rate, 23% strikeout rate overall against the Houston Astros. Righties are striking, or right-handed pitchers against right-handed pitchers, Houston is striking out 22.3% of the time. So let's go back here. We're going to go look at Charlie Morton, and let's bring up his strikeout markets. Pitching outs, juice to the over, shockingly, actually. I'm actually shocked. Minus 125 on Profit X, best odds if you like the over there. Strikeouts right here, heavily juiced to the under. Best place you can play this one is on Novig, minus 150. So there's that. 5.5 strikeout line to the under, minus 150. And my initial lean was to take the under before I even looked at it. And nothing really changes. I still like the under there. What's his outs? 17.5 juice to the over? I mean, if you're liking the under, I mean, you could probably... you get a plus 125 to the under for the outs prop. BetMGM, same thing. That's an interesting spot right there to take the under for outs as well. I'm going to be real, just quickly glancing at it. All right, let's see what else we got here. Sandy Alcantara is having just a tumultuous season. Literally, did he win the Cy Young Award? Or he was close to a couple years ago, right? Prior to his injury. Cardinals are not a team that strikes out a lot this season against righties. Recently, a little bit more, though, 25.3%. But look at Sandy Alcantara, 6.87 K per nine and only 9% swinging strike rate. That ain't good. What's up, Chitty? Good morning, buddy. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Alcantara has just been rough. Let's go look at him. And again, I want to come back to the optimizers, because you can see there's a ton of really interesting plays, especially these unders on some of these outlier markets, these niche markets, like not the super popular ones. Who was I going to look up? Alcantara. My brain's a little fried making 2 videos prior to this video this morning. It's just a little fried. I feel like I'm kind of bouncing all over a place. Thank you and good morning to the almost 400 people that have tuned in, though. That's freaking crazy. You guys are the best. I don't know how it happens, but I love you. I appreciate it. If you are one of the people watching on YouTube, do me a massive favor, though. Just hit that like button for me. 18 likes over there. That's lightweight. Come on, bump those numbers up. So rookie numbers. Sandy Alcantara, pitching outs, 18.5 to the under, minus 190 on Caesars. Nice parlay piece, in my opinion. If you like the 17.5 to the over, you can grab that at minus 166 on Profit X. His strikeout prop today, 4.5 to the under, plus 100 on Novig. How about that? Plus 100. It's same thing. 4.5 on Prize Picks, Underdog, Sleeper, Better, Dabble, Pick 6. It's, the international books here, Bovada, Bet Online. They're all the same. 4.5 everywhere. Let's look at Alcantara. There's that 4.5 line. You are going to be stressing a little bit, but man, oh man, has he been under left and right this season. 18.5 outs was quite high too. Here's the 18.5 outs. And this is why I was saying it's a great parlay piece, in my opinion. Like, you could probably grab the 18.5 outs, take the under, and parlay that with, I don't know, who else, what strikeout pitchers do we have on the slate today? Like, or a walk. I'll find you a parlay piece. Let's leave this up here. I like this. I like the 18.5 outs. I think that's a fine parlay piece. What I mean by that, it's not straight. It's not a straight pick because of the odds. Like, I'm not paying a minus 200 for this bet. I'm just not. But I will parlay it. I'll take Alcantara under 18.5. And let's see if we can find another play here that might be worth adding in there for a parlay. Try to get like a -115, -120. Okay, we'll come back to that. Cody Senga, Mets against the Natties. Let's see, 18.1% K percentage versus right-handed pitchers. Last 298 plate appearances. That's 2 weeks. Senga has been all over the map. Did have a good. Let's slide this one over here. I'm going to keep that. Let's make a parlay before I leave today. Senga, I think he had a really good start last game, but it was like his first in a while. Yeah, he had 7 strikeouts. So the model likes the under today at 5.5 against Nats. Yeah, I mean, the Nats 18.1% K percentage versus righties, 281 batting average. They're pesky at the plate right now. I mean, even Senga's, strikeout metrics here at surface level are average at best. So I could see the 5.5 to the under. Yeah, I could see that. What are the best odds? BetMGM -130. Yeah, I think so. Every once in a while, like Prize Picks will leave one hanging over the middle of the plate like that for you. Hard Rock -135. That's a good play. There you go. That's one. I like one. We found another. Let's leave that up. That's what I need to do. Once we find something we like, let's just slide it over to the right of the screen. Saying a walks used to be a big deal too. 1.5 walks. I mean, hey, look at this. You're looking for a parlay piece. What was Caesar's BetMGM? Okay. I might put that one together. Senga at 1+ walks with Alcantara under 18.5 outs. Not too shabby. We could have found our first bet just now. That is not bad. Need that coffee, my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to leave that one up. I think that could be the pairing to roll with. Let's look at Bailey Ober against the Twins. 5.5 strikeouts. And let's see what we can get here. Ober. Oh, I'm on the wrong tool. Oh, no. Let me type in Bailey. Bailey. There he is. 5.5 to the under. Best odds going to be on BetMGM. Looks like none of the pick 'em apps are sleeping. Let's open his player card up. Man, he has really struggled at this number. Against the Athletics. Maybe that's why. Wow. I mean, Athletics bats are heating up a little bit. That's immediately that's what I was looking at. An 18% strikeout rate is third lowest on the entire slate. Why is he at 5.5? What am I missing here? Joe Ryan left early yesterday, right? Before 5 innings. So maybe they're just thinking he's going to be out there long enough. His outs market's at 17.5. It's not like crazy juice to the over. He can go 6 frames and still go under 5.5. Ober's just not a big strikeout guy. It's another decent play. We have found 3 plays that I really do like today. Alcantara for the outs, under. Senga strikeouts, under. Ober, under for strikeouts. Chat, how are we feeling about this show so far? Do we like it? This isn't like yesterday's show. It's definitely different. And I'm just curious, are you finding it helpful? Do you feel like this is going to help you with your betting today? I mean, chat, you let me know. I'm happy to continue down this path, but I want to pivot if this is not it for you. Man, I like those unders on total bases, hits, runs, RBIs for the Novig. I'm dialed in. Okay. That's how I feel right now. I'm trying to focus up. Man, look at this play. Juan Soto, under 1.5 total bases. Positive expected value of 6.31%. Open up his player card. And we went total bases. This is quite tiny. There we go. Well, let's look at his full season stats here. He's been under in 61% of the games. Look at the books, man. -145 DK, -155 BetMGM, so on and so forth. And then Novig's like, we'll give you -115. There's liquidity on the other side, and this is sitting there for you. I don't know how much liquidity is there for you, but hey, Novig Optimizer has spoken. If you did not see it, oh my goodness, we cashed out the Christopher Sanchez over 18.5 outs the other night at +160 on Novig. And the only thing I did was literally just go to the Optimizer tab on mysparryedge.com. I clicked Novig Optimizer MLB, and I looked for the first pitcher under, and there it was. It was actually the second play on the entire board. There was a hitter prop above it, and I was like, you know what? I'm taking this play. Give it to me. Or, excuse me, first pitcher prop over. And there it was, man. +160. We banged it home. I like this a lot, but you can come through here anytime you want and just put in work. Here's one. Brad Lord over 1.5 pitcher walks, -140 on Novig, And I tend to lean, if I'm looking at pitchers, I don't mind overs and unders. But if I'm looking at hitters, I focus heavily on unders for hitters. Like, I don't care about these overs for hitters. I just don't play them. Earlier this morning, this Framber Valdez was the top play, literally the number one play on the board. The number one play on the board, math-wise, was over 5.5 hits for Framber Valdez. But you can see now it's moved. It's moved. All right, let's get back to what I was doing. Let me refocus. Yo, thank you very much, T-Bone. Appreciate that, Just June. I'm glad I'm back too. I don't have anything for fantasy scores. I don't have that on the optimizer. Valdez over K's is a trap. What do I have him for today? 5.94. Yeah, so I'm kind of there with you. It's not worth. This isn't a large enough to scratch. Honestly, anything below 80 plus ratings aren't fully worth money for me, to be honest. So I don't know about that. I think Valdez is going to get touched up a little bit today. I posted in Discord over 5.5 hits last night. Yeah, yesterday morning's live show absolutely popped off. No doubt about it. Chat was on point. My picks were on point. It was a great day. So I'm hoping today's really good too. I'm trying to fine-tune things here a little bit. Let's look at JP Sears, Padres against the friggin' Giants, who just keep striking out. Let me type in, I don't know if I should do J.P. Let's just type in Sears. Okay. 4.5 strikeouts. Dabble sitting there at 4.5. Underdog, 4.5. Look at that. Again, I told you, every once in a while, you can catch these pick'em apps sleeping a little bit. That's kind of one of them. Look at the odds here. This is going to move to potentially 5.5 plus odds at some point today. And these books are all going to bump. So like right there, underdog 4.5. Man. Giants just keep striking out. They've been so bad. I think I've chalked 2 bets against the Giants this week alone. They just keep striking out to everybody. Model likes the over today. I do too. I don't even need to see this, but we'll take a quick peek. 26.8% strikeout rate versus lefties last 14 days. I'm in agreement with the model. I don't even need to think twice. I just am. I'm in agreement with the model. That's a good one. Let's move on. We don't need to waste too much time. Next up, Brandon Pfaadt against, this might be the last strikeout prop I look at here. Under 4.5 against the Guardians. He is a righty. Cleveland against righties, 23.6% strikeout rate. Subpar walk rate. Not good batting average. He's got subpar strikeout metrics, like below average. 4.5 might be a lot for him. Let's see here. Strikeout market. Brandon. All right. Under 4.5. Can we get good odds? Minus 117 on no big. Looks like it's 4.5 on all the pick 'em apps. Here's the game logs. Should you want to stare at these bad boys? That 4.5 line, I'll tell you, that is definitely one that I never feel like great about. It's just like a tricky line, 4.5. It's like the 1.5 line for NBA 3-pointers. I hate that line. I do. I do not like that line. It's usually a low volume shooter. Somebody who attempts 5 threes per game, and they need to hit 2 of 5 or 2 of 4. You like Valdez? You know what? I forgot. We were going to try to look for a parlay piece. Where is Valdez 18.5 outs? How are you getting that line? Can you tell me that? I'm actually intrigued. I see 17.5 everywhere. Fram. Yeah, 18.5? Oh, wow. You're right. 18.5 now. It moved. At the beginning of the show, it was 17.5. You know what, buddy? Who said that? That's a good play. That's a good play outright, but I mean, you're looking for that parlay piece with Sandy Alcantara. Although I still think Kodai Senga 1+ walk is just free. Like, it's simply just free. I'm looking up at my DraftKings app real quick. I want to see if I can grab that Alcantara line there. No, it's 17.5 there. All right, where do I need to go for that? Was it Caesars? Sandy. Outs. BetMGM, Caesars. Wow. Underdog and sleeper. Okay, underdog. Underdog. Does Caesars allow you to alt-line walks? I'm not a big like alt-line parlay guy. I just don't do that. But I'm not opposed. Not opposed to it for the sake of the show. Let me see if I can build it real quick. Let me log into this clunky site. Pitcher props, outs recorded. I need under 18.5 for Alcantara. I didn't think that was going to work. You know, I can alt-line strikeouts on Caesars. Let me look at those. How about that? Let's look at some alt-line strikeouts to see. There's always guys. I mean, yesterday, Joe Ryan, 4+, right? People like that. There's always somebody who's just free. Just totally free. Let me look at the slate. Maybe Luis Castillo. He's always a guy who's good for like 4-ish, right? Just off top of my head. I mean, you know how much I like Waldrop today. We could probably run a prop out there with him. About DeGrom. Let's look at DeGrom. DeGrom. Where is props all messed up? Oh, he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any lines yet. We get our odds from Odd Shopper. That's DEG. Huh. Either he doesn't have any, or Odd Shopper's having trouble with Jacob DeGrom. DeGrom has been great though for like 4+, 5+ all season. I mean, heck, you could probably roll Ohtani out there. Yeah, what? He went 80 pitches last game? I think he had 80. Let me see if I can make that on Caesars. I mean, you go Ohtani 5+ makes it a -109. That ain't bad. I mean, his strikeout line today is quite high. 6.5, right? Plus odds. That's an interesting one right there. Landon Root being back, I don't like that he's up against the Padres, though. That's too bad you can't go 18.5 and then just outline Kodai Senga's walks. Maybe ESPN Bet will let you do that. I think they let you grab the 18. They let you. Don't they let you outline out props too? Again, I do not. I don't outline bet. That's just, I don't do that. So Luis Castillo 4+ is a fine option too. Actually, I like that a lot. Let's look at Castillo real quick. He's always at 4. Literally like Castill. He strikes out so many people. It's like 4 to 5 per game. He's just so, there it is. He's just so consistent. That's not a bad outline play right there. 18 of 22 games he's hit the over at 4+. Alex Syke is around a -110 on Caesars, paired with Sandy Alcantara. There you go. Got a nice little parlay there. Not going to be widely available, though, so I don't know. Although Alcantara was on Underdog. Can I open up Underdog? Hold up. I might not be able to enter it, but I might be able to look at it. Let me log in. I can't do it these days in New York. Zoom in a little bit. You guys cool with this? Honestly, I'm just kind of bouncing around today. 5Ks? Cool. Oh, DeGrom's not pitching today. Oh, maybe those odds were for tomorrow. Yeah, I missed it. See, I'm not standing up. When I'm standing up, I'm like super dialed in. I'm helping people. I'm answering chat. You know, the standing desk is raised and I'm on my feet. The energy level's flowing. But I made 2 videos before today's live stream. They're both on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. They're everywhere. I'm tired. So today I'm sitting down. I'm sipping on my coffee. I'm just chilling out. I'm not on my game, and that's okay. I'm doing the best I can. Miami. So they have his strikeouts here, which we did look at. And pretty sweaty this season. Do they have wall drip on the slate here? Give me that. Give me a wall drip 16 and plus 16.5 outs to the over. That's a suspect line for Ober at outs. Colin Rea. Can you Can I raise that on mobile? Can I move that to 17.5? About to log into my outs. Or log into my app. Let me see. Underdog. I think you can adjust the projection on their mobile device here. Who am I looking for? Colin. Is it Rhea or Rhea? What is it? Okay, yeah, you can adjust it. Wow. That's pretty nice. All right, so I was able to take Colin R and move his outs prop to 17.5. I talked about this in one of my 2 morning videos in Waldrip too. So that's 17.5. I think. Oh, there we go. I had to click into his player card. Scorcher picks are ineligible in New York. Yeah, okay. But you can see it for yourself. 2.58x. I like this. I like this a lot. Check my morning video for why. That's pretty nice. Change Sandy K's for his outs at 18.5. Way more safe. TJ, I don't have it though. Do you? If you have it, definitely take it. If you have this on Underdog, the 18.5 outs projection, absolutely. I love that. And I would take that. 1,000%. I wouldn't think twice. I would not think twice. But I don't seem to have it in New York, at least. But again, I'm also in a state that is not permitted. So I don't think I have everything presented to me like you do. I just don't. But if you do, ooh, baby, that's great. How about Senga? Can you, let me type him in. Kodai Senga. Oh, no walks. That would have been sweet. How about Luis? What else can I change? Luis Castillo? Oh, I have a strikeouts in there. That's a bummer. That's not bad. That's not bad. You say Kikuchi. At 2+ walks. Well, thank you, Underdog Optimizer. I forgot I have an optimizer for Underdog. I legitimately forgot. Yeah, if you can add Alcantara, like some of you apparently can. I can't. It doesn't even give me that projection. So if you can run 17.5, like J-Step is saying, that's a great one. 17.5. Or excuse me, 18.5. I mean, look at it. There's Sandy Alcantara's game logs. Kodai Senga 1+ walks. Bailey Ober under 5.5 strikeouts. What else do we have? Luis Castillo 4+ strikeouts. You say Kikuchi apparently is a good mathematical based play. For Underdog specifically. Yeah, I mean, look at this. -160 on DK, on Onyx. Novik's giving you good odds as usual, man. ESPN Bet -160, Hard Rock -125. Underdog just leaving it there for you. Need a larger slip, though. We need 5 picks if we do that. But anyways, giving you some options. Trying to figure out what else I can do. I don't play an Underdog. I haven't been able to play in it for like a year. What do I need to just refresh? Like, why isn't Sandy there for me? I don't understand. How do you all see it? But I don't. I'm a little peeved. I don't have it. I don't even have it. Blah. What was here? This is why I liked Colin under 17.5, under 16.5 outs today. It's been very nice this year. Fliff 17.5. Look at that. Oh, bird. Brewers been dominating righties too. I mean, a 283 batting average, 261 ISO, 19.2% K rate, and 11.5% walks, 16 bombs. They can make Colin Rea. They can make him sweat today. He could get into walk issues. He could start giving up some home runs. They might just be pesky at the plate and keep base runners on. They're not striking out a lot. They're walking a lot. That's why 9 out of the last 10 right-handed pitchers have gone under on their outs prop. I like that play a lot. Still there on Fliff, by the way, you fliffer nutters, 17.5. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Hey, 45 minutes after 2 videos on YouTube. Who loves you? So much stretching. Oh, 700 people across the interwebs today, man. I love you. I hope this was helpful. I feel like it had to have been, right? Like, how was it not? It was a pretty good stream. This is a pretty good stream today. I mean, feel free to tell me if you're like, I don't know, Donuts, that wasn't good as you think. I might not listen to you, but I hear you. I hear you, but I won't listen to you. There's a big difference. See, that one play I had Luis Castillo with Sandy Alcantara. Caesars is limiting the bet. It's so annoying. I'm been limited over there to certain things. Even my parlays. Let me see the max I can put on this. $20. Huh. The max amount I was able to stake there was 20. Yikes. Caesars. You don't like me. I get it. Well, that's annoying. Anywho, that's a really good play. Alcantara and that Castillo play. And on Underdog, they removed my other one. That happens. All right. Hey, my friends. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in today. It was fun. I enjoyed myself at the very least. I hope I provided you a little bit of entertainment, helped you out a little bit. You can do me a huge favor if you're on Underdog or want to try it out. Use code DONUTS over there. You'll get a nice, I believe it's up to $1,000 in Underdog credit when you deposit. It's like a deposit match. Anyways, I got to look at the terms for that these days. It's been a hot minute. But code DONUTS will help you. Hey, check this out right there. There's the YouTube link. If you are on Twitch or Twitter, make sure you check that out. There are 2 videos up. Two videos for today with 3 bets in them. There's a 6-minute long video and there's a 45-second short video. I think, we're looking at about 7 total minutes. You can invest in your day, get yourself 3 picks. And then, hey, while you're sitting there chilling, why not watch here, let me put it down here. Why aren't you watching this? Why aren't you watching these? What are we doing here? Come on. You got some NFL content, especially for you parlay junkies. This is a parlay. Well, no, actually, these are 4 straight picks. Player props. This one is a parlay, and it's funny. You'll enjoy it. There's a plus 1,300 in there. Oh, but Donuts, I only like short videos. Well, okay. Then watch these videos down here. I got some more picks and parlays. Ain't no excuses, my friends. YouTube's bumping. You got to get the notifications back on. Stop missing out. You got plays for days here. We should just watch this one together. Oh, my goodness. This one cracked me up. I had a good time making this. All right, I've wasted enough time. I'm tired. Listen, this is what happens after I make 2 videos before I go live. Let's shoot for 10 a.m. tomorrow. How about that? 10 a.m. Eastern, I think, is an easier time for me. I don't think 9 a.m. is my stream slot because I have to make those morning videos going forward. I got to get my footprint back on YouTube, or I'll never get back up to the 15,000 people watching NFL videos and stuff like that. That was a fun season last year, but I got to get back to it. So I'm back 7 days a week videos, both long form and short form, 7 days a week live shows. The first 5 to 6 hours of my day are dedicated to content on air. I love y'all. Appreciate you. Thanks for watching today. Hit that sub button no matter where you are. Like, retweet, comments, all that. It's all very helpful. And this is all free. This is all free. My time is dedicated to hopefully helping you out in the betting space. And you can turn around, join my Discord and all that good stuff if you feel like I've helped you enough. I love you. Appreciate you. Let's have a good day. Let's get paid.